Hey, it's Jennifer. One of the most common complaints we get from people who are having shoulder and or neck pain is difficulty sleeping. So either your shoulder or neck pain is preventing you from falling asleep at the beginning of the night, or maybe you wake up for some reason and then you can't get back to sleep because your shoulder hurts, or it hurts so bad that it actually wakes you up. Um, so obviously we want to address the root cause. However, that takes time. In the meantime, we still want to be able to sleep because one, it's just terrible to be lacking sleep in general for our moods and everything like that. But also a lot of important healing happens during sleep. So we want to make sure that we're maximizing what we get every night sleep-wise. So in the meantime, while you're addressing the root cause, there's a couple tips for pillow positioning that can help with how your shoulder and or neck feels at night. So usually people have trouble if they're a side sleeper. So let's say your bottom shoulder hurts. A couple things you want to check. So if you have a pretty flat pillow and you're a side sleeper, your head, you want your head to be held level, like parallel with the bed. And a flat pillow is going to let your head drop. And this kind of compresses the top area of the shoulder here. It's also really easy to kind of roll forward and collapse in on that bottom shoulder. So a couple tips for your pillow. If you have a flat pillow, just get a thicker pillow that's specifically for side sleepers, or at the very least, fold it in half so that your head is elevated a little bit higher. Another tip that helps is instead of having the pillow like above your shoulder, actually take that pillow and pull it on top of your shoulder and then put your head down. And this could be doubled up too. But that just gives you a little cushion, a little barrier between the shoulder and the head. So it's a little harder to like get those things to compress down together. So those tips can be helpful if you're having trouble with the bottom shoulder. If it's the top shoulder that gives you trouble, all of the things for the bottom shoulder still hold true, but you can also kind of like hug a pillow on top here. And what that's going to help with, a lot of times the problem comes from this arm like rolling forward and kind of compressing the front of your shoulder here, or just if you've got that elbow tucked in really close to your side, there's a lot of tension going over the top of your shoulder. So hugging the pillow on top helps you not roll forward quite so much, and it gives you a little lift so that you're not tugging as tight across the top of your shoulder like that. So these are my tips for neck and shoulder pain at night. If that's you, give them a try, and I hope they help. Thanks. Bye.